Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Later Network. Name this pod later, whatever you want to call it. It is your host, man of the year, back again with L2 Cool. Welcome back to Welcome back to an hour and a half in heaven with episode number 7. How are we doing? How are you doing, the viewer? And how are you doing, Cameron?
I'm doing good. I hope the other viewers are doing good. It's a beautiful Tuesday, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't
It'll
nothing
be a
I can complain
Wednesday.
about.
It will be a Wednesday when this comes out, but to us it's a Tuesday night, and I feel like it's been a good, I want to say, 8 days since the start of this recording. We know how we start this podcast every single time. What games have you been playing?
I've been playing. Come on, bro. Do I even have to say it, bro? Marathon. Come on, bro. I have been playing. Shout out to Tonio. He put me on to ESO. I've been addicted to ESO as well. I haven't played it in a long time, and I thought when I played it again with him, I thought it was gonna be a thing where it was like it just doesn't feel the same. But no, I'm getting lost in the game all over again, especially because I don't fully remember. I played it when I was like, I think like in high school, but it has changed a lot since then, and it feels really good, and I've been enjoying a lot of that too. And then I think still Days Gone, but I think the newest in the rotation is ESO for sure. What about you though? How are you feeling? What games are you playing?
So I've been playing, like you said earlier, a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. I think I clocked in 13 hours in the last week. I played a little bit of. Oh no, I lied. I clocked in another. Let's see, 5 hours in Dying Light: The Beast. Playing that with Justin. We almost done that game. Before he had a little situation, we was playing it. Then we had to take a break, so we back on it. And then a little bit of a sleeper. It shouldn't be. But I've been playing this game called Legacy of Kain: Soul Reaver. It's a remaster. It's a real old game, but they remastered it. One reason I wanted to play this is because I always hear that it has a very interesting story, and I think if you just look at the cover, you wouldn't get that from it. So,
Mm.
um, I wanted to play it just to see, what the hype is about. It looks pretty cool, and the Soul Reaver remaster is the two games. It's not first, but it's two games because it started off as the Blood Omen series, and then it was two Blood Omen games, and then it was Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, and then they made one more vampire game after that. But I've been playing that. It's been pretty cool. But enough of that. Let's get into our topics. I want to do this one first, just because it happened. I want to say as soon as we ended the podcast, we saw that there was a lot of firings from Epic Games, and Tim Sweeney, one of the CEOs, I believe. I'm gonna fact check myself before I keep going. Tim Sweeney, he put out a tweet and people were not messing with it. Yep, CEO of Epic Games. In the coming days, sad news for Epic Games. Sad news for Epic Games. Hope the efforts to change things around can work. But they fired at least 1,000 people. In the coming days, employers will see a stream of resumes and once of a lifetime employees, quality folk. An important thing to understand is that Epic never lowered our hiring standards as we grew, and the layoff wasn't a performance-based right sizing, as the company called it nowadays. It's a sound bet that anyone with an Epic Games on their resume is in the top percent of their discipline. So he fired all these people and then said, hey man, whoever hires them, they're getting elite employees. And Twitter did not take this well at all. Twitter did not take this as well as all. And they shouldn't, because you would think with Fortnite changing the gaming industry. Me and you play Fortnite. We made lifelong friends off Fortnite in high school, 2017. That's almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Fortnite changed the gaming landscape. Every game got a battle pass. Every game tried to be free to play to copy this the wave Fortnite created. So you would think, all right, maybe it's having a down year, maybe we can afford that, but apparently not. And one of the people who got fired, he made a post. I want to look like Facebook. I never imagined I would be writing something like this. My husband, Mike, was recently laid off along with over 1,000 others at Epic Games. What makes this different for our family is that Mike is currently fighting terminal brain cancer. Because of the layoff, we didn't only lose our source of income, we lost his life insurance. And because of his condition is now considered pre-existing, he can't get new coverage. So now, as I face the reality of losing my husband, I'm also facing the reality of what type of funeral burial I can afford. How I will keep a roof over our heads, how will I protect our son and the life we built together, what will happen to our dogs. I truly believe that if the people who made this decision understood the full human impact, they would not have intended this outcome. Mike is not just a number, he is a father, a husband, and a person deeply loved. I'm sharing this in hopes that it reaches the right people. If you work at or know someone connected to Mike's former employer, please help this story reach them. And if you can't, please share. We are running out of time, and I'm trying everything I can to protect my family while I still have him here with us. Thank you for reading. And this went viral.
Well, it seemed like Tim Sweeney just responded to that tweet.
Yeah, he did. He did just respond to that. Epic is in contact with his family and will solve the insurance for them. There's high confidentiality around medical information, and it was not a factor in this layoff decision. Sorry for everyone for not recognizing this terrible, painful situation, handling it in advance.
And it's crazy because someone referenced Homelander because the exact same shit happened. That is so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I feel like this situation is like, I don't even want to say damned if you do, damned if you don't, because why wouldn't you have factored that in when you decided to lay off a bunch of people? I guess maybe brain cancer though. Well, I mean, no, like the employers would have to know that.
I think,
or could that be something like you kept private to yourself?
My thing is, they don't care. Truth be told, I mean, like,
I'm just saying.
They really don't care. It's at the end of the day, they saw we can make more money without them, or probably AI can take their jobs. He's saying that's not the reason.
Probably think they can make the same, not even more. Like they feel like they can make the same amount of money without them, and if they can do that, then that's technically still more money for them because they're not paying people.
Yeah, so it's just like many things in life, and I hate that this has to be the podcast and we keep saying it, but say it with me now: capitalism.
Yeah, it's horrible, bro.
Yeah, but go on to, I don't have, unless you have something else to say, we can go on to your next story.
I think because I think Epic Games is on the chopping block right now. Oh. I think Epic Games is on the chopping block now, but I think we're gonna see this with more companies in the future. I don't think Epic is going to be the only one, because I think if we're doing this at the most upper level, I could only imagine with mid-sized to smaller studios and how they're going to operate. So it's just super sad to hear. It doesn't even really say why. I think that's what's bothering me. I'm like, why did all of those people get laid off? Was it AI? Was it something a little bit more deeper than?
When I say yes, AI? Could you hear me?
No.
Okay, me too. All right. Yeah, I was wondering that too, because they don't say, he outright said that that's not the reason, because that's what people was assuming, because that's.
Yeah, and that's what's confusing me. I'm like, well, okay, if that's not the reason, then what is the reason? That's the only reason why I would see you lay off 1,000 people. Like, maybe I'm just not business oriented, but I just feel like you would lay off 1,000 people to save money.
That's the
reason. Not like no 10, 30, 100, 500, 1,000. Nah, bro.
niggas that's been there since the inception of Fortnite. He probably built the first one before it was free to play.
Yeah. He was probably involved in it. Them niggas was probably involved in the battle royale, the shit that made that shit money. I think that's what's fucking with me. These people helped this company make so much fucking money, and now they just get tossed aside to the curb because they feel like they have other ways to do it.
One of the niggas they fired designed the battle pass.
Really?
Really? I don't know if he created it or if he just curated curated what unlocked that what level, but he had a big role with the battle pass. So
nah, bro. Anybody who that's crazy. Anybody who had involvement with the Fortnite battle pass should be there for the rest
untouchable.
Of their lives. Right?
Bro, there are games that you pay $70 to buy and they got battle passes. 2K has a battle pass. 2K has 9 battle passes.
9 separate distinct battle passes that are designed to keep you on the game for each season. Yeah, no, bro, that's crazy. If a battle pass person got touched, I don't know what's going on over there. I mean, I stopped playing Fortnite years ago, to be fair, but I don't know, bro. I don't know where this future going, bro.
Not in the bright. And that leads us in. I know we had some more articles to get to, but that leads us into this topic. I asked you this question right after we ended the last podcast.
Right.
Is name a game that you wish got a sequel but never did. But this wasn't inherently said with that. But I imagine if they got a sequel now, it would be in the big 2026.
Okay.
And unfortunately, in the big 2026, the things we loved, it don't really matter what we love anymore because money comes first. I think about XCOM 2, right? I love XCOM.
Right.
All that mod support bullshit that I love about it, paid DLC. Paid. I get the Halo costumes as a mod. That's a cross promotion DLC right now. $10, $20. I lied. $20. You get the Halo armor, and with the guns. Yeah. That's just what it's just a unfortunate thing about the times is that sometimes it does feel like the best time to be a gamer was the PS3 360 days, but before it became super about money, and before games I know games were expensive, but not nearly as expensive as they are now. They
are today. No.
So like it were still chances to just be a little bit more creative, just because games didn't have to cost as much money. But yeah, so what game do you wish got a sequel but didn't?
So I got 2 honorable mentions, right? We're gonna start off the Cubs, right? My 2 honorable mentions: a Nier Automata series. We haven't gotten a Nier game since 2021. It's been sad since then. There's just something about Nier, the aesthetic of the game, the world. We need more of that, bro. I think the world needs more games like Nier. Another honorable mention. I'm saying honorable mention because I'm not sure if this game is actually going to come soon or not. But Danganronpa, even though Danganronpa is coming out with a 2x2 mode, I ain't gonna lie, I think this is Spike Chunsoft just milking the franchise like they always do, because they come out with all types of shit that just isn't another iteration of the game. So I think Danganronpa 2x2 is just like a remaster. It does have something new, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be a fully new game. So I would ask for that. But my for sure sequel, Max Payne 4, bro. Where the fuck is Max Payne, bro?
You know where Max Payne is.
Where is my dog, bro?
The same place Manhunt 3 is. And the same place Midnight Club 5 is. The same place Bully 2 is.
Like at this point, I don't teach another studio how to make the game. Like just don't hold it, please. I've had enough. I don't think I could take this. I done played these games so many times. Every time I mention Max Payne, by the way, I'm about to look it up right now. Every time I mention Max Payne, I look up to see if there's any news.
No.
All it says is Rockstar is preparing a series of GTA 6 releases, remasters of Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 4, as well as remakes of Max Payne. But we could see. Well, we'll see. I think these are just rumors.
A Red Dead Redemption 2 remaster?
Yeah, I don't know how leeway that article is. I'm like, I don't even think Red Dead Redemption 2 is that old.
It's I think it might be 10 years old now, but
Redemption 2?
I think so. That came out 2017, or maybe it was 18.
What?
Or was it?
Oh, okay.
Came out 2018, yeah. 8 years old. But even then,
Still,
look at
that
Rockstar games get compared. Every game with good graphics, get compared to Red Dead Redemption 2 to this day. I don't think they really need a remaster. unless
it makes the free world better.
The free world, I think, was already decent, but I was going to say.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I'm
like, maybe make it even better.
If you can make that better,
I was thinking unless they remastered the first game, also, in Red Dead Redemption's 2 map and engine.
That'd be fire. That would be
because the Red Dead Redemption 1's map, a lot of it is in Red Dead Redemption 2, and you barely go there.
Yeah.
So
that would be cool. That would be cool. I wouldn't be mad at that for sure.
Yeah, but I think a couple games, I wished got a sequel, or rather another installment is Def Jam Fight for New York. Def Jam Icon. There was a Def Jam Icon 2 being developed, but during that time, I think EA, the Icon 1 already wasn't selling very well. People didn't like it compared to the Fight for New York and even Vendetta, the first one. So it just kind of got put on a back burner. But I do wish that it got made, because I always liked the idea of rappers fighting, just having like an arcade fighting game with the rappers. That's something I always loved. It was kind of felt seen, like, almost. Another game, damn, I just had it. I didn't write it down.
Damn.
L-Mans, professional podcaster, by the way. I remember. Ultimate Alliance. Ultimate Alliance 1. It was made by Raven Software. They're just in the Call of Duty purgatory right now, so they don't make anything else. But they made the Wolverine game after that, which is, a lot of people like it. I think it's aggressively mid. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's great. Just mid. I wish that they would have had the opportunity to continue the Ultimate Alliance series, because they made X-Men Legends 2, and then Ultimate Alliance. And then after Ultimate Alliance, another company went to make Ultimate Alliance 2, and then another one made Ultimate Alliance 3, and now all three of those games kind of play a little different. Has the story, the tone, everything is just different. And I would prefer if it was just a little bit more cohesion. Same thing with Crackdown. I don't know if y'all remember Crackdown, but each one of those Crackdown games was developed by different companies, and you can kind of tell that because they played a lot different.
None of them felt the same.
Especially the third one, and even the third one is why I even brought this up about begging for a sequel. And then it's the brand new gaming landscape, and these games don't really work as well. Well, in Crackdown 3 case, they just kind of lied. I'm surprised they didn't get a class action lawsuit. Cause you remember that Destruction demo?
Yeah, no, the Destruction demo definitely wasn't the same. I believed in it because of Terry Crews.
No, honestly, Terry Crews is when I said, "Oh, this game is going to flop." Terry Crews is when I said this game is going to flop because they added Terry Crews. I don't think we saw promotion of Terry Crews until like the game was, the game was confirmed coming out this year. That's when we started seeing Terry Crews. I'm like, not the greatest of looks. Not the greatest of looks.
Very interesting that he decided to join this journey.
Yeah. But what's your articles?
Today we gotta talk some console stuff. I mean, we already knew the console war was over, but now it's just like kicking a person while he's down. But before I talk about the console wars, we do gotta talk about the elephant in the room, the thing that's super. It could be good or bad. Probably bad. Not even that. I say good or bad. I think this is just bad. Hold up. Okay, that was weird. Okay, there we go. Sony is going to raise the prices of the PlayStation 5. PS4 users.
Are you laughing at me?
No, PS4 users, you're done.
No, actually, I think PS4 users might be up. Now they have an excuse.
This is why I wish ads would block. What the fuck is happening on my screen?
Now they have an excuse. Hey man, the PS5 costs too much. Hey man, the prices keep going up.
Nah. Don't give them that, because they was already saying that when it was affordable. Arguably, they was already saying that the shit was too much.
Hey man.
And now PlayStation has given them an excuse, because honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably still gonna get a PS5 for GTA 6, but most people probably should not spend. Cause let me see. Sony because at first they raised it by $50, but now it's raising to $100 by $100. So that means it would be $649 for the standard edition console, and it should be the $900 for the PS5 Pro. I think the PS5 Pro is, let's see. Oh, okay, we're good right now, but it's going to increase to $899 April 2nd. So tomorrow, when this podcast comes out, tomorrow will be your last day to buy a PlayStation 5 at an affordable cost. Even if you're a PlayStation person,
affordable is doing user, a little heavy lifting.
Affordable is affordable in comparison to the price that's coming.
Yeah.
I think $549 and $749 are luxury. But once we start getting to $649 and $899, I think at that point it really is like a thing where it's like, damn, you must really be enthusiastic. I don't know if I can in good faith say that a console is worth over $600. Again, I'm only buying it because of GTA 6. I'm not playing the clip farm like I'm Lispy Jimmy. But
the issue is you have no other options. If you want to play the new games,
real shit, to be honest.
Because it's so unfortunate because these consoles are costing so much money, but like the last consoles they're 10 years older than 10 years, might be.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they had to be older than 10 years older. Yeah. Like old as hell, old hardware. So it gets to a point you want to play the new games, you got to get the console. The consoles cost a lot of money. We were lucky even with this PC. If we ain't have a PC by now, it was going to be so hard to get one. Even if we had bread, it's still like, do I really want to spend $2?
Yeah. There was something my coworkers were showing me the other day. 432 sticks of RAM at DDR4. Look at these prices, bro.
That one on the left, I have that. I have those.
Look at this, bro.
Oh wait, no, that's just 2 of them.
That's 2, bro.
Oh, that's DDR5 though, but
Oh shit.
still.
Where's the 4? I'm pretty sure these are 4, right? This is still high. Yeah. 4 DDR4s. Back in the day, you used to be able to get these for a reasonable price. This is $540.
I remember when I made the PC, they said get the RAM. That's the cheapest thing to get.
I wish I would have bought more. I only have like a 216. But who knows? Maybe in the future, people gonna really need that too. Like,
hey man,
like it's getting really bad, y'all. Gaming is an enthusiast sport, and I'm telling you now, if you're really interested, like, you might want to. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like you probably gotta buy it before it gets even higher. That's how I feel. I mean, you know, like I'm not saying like don't prioritize your life or whatever, but like, you know what I'm saying? You got the bread, you know, might want to have something. Like, I'm not even saying get a PC. Like, just get something so you have it and you can play games.
I don't even see mine on the market anymore. Oh, there it is. That should say not $850, and this is a listing on eBay.
But let me see. Patriot. I have the Patriot Vengeance RAM, 64 gigabyte. I think I have DDR4. I can't remember. Nah, it's these. And these were way cheaper. This is $750.
I got I think, what was the other RAM I had? Was it Ballistics? It was yeah, it was Ballistics RAM. Crucial Ballistics RAM. Crucial don't even sell RAM to regular humans anymore.
Yeah, they're full on AI. They already gave up in this race, bro.
I think these might be the sticks I had. This is $995.
Which one? You talking about Crucial?
Shit.
Yeah, y'all. That's the point though. It's getting really bad to the point to where even consoles are getting affected. I know some people did the Fortnite L dance when it was just happening to PC people, and then they were saying console niggas were better. But your time has come. Just like everybody else's. This stuff is getting more and more expensive by the day. There's no sight of when this shit will be done. It's not going to be done until AI plateaus, which who knows when that will happen. So, yeah, I wish I'd have been. I mean, even if you don't buy a console to play games, like, I just feel like it might just be a good investment at this point. Like, just buy some PC parts, buy some consoles, and just hold them bitches, because you never know.
Yeah, I low-key get it when people be like, yeah, I was doing all that bitching and moaning, but like with the prices is going, you might have to be a watcher gamer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, before, I'm like, okay, the scalping was genuinely unneeded, but I mean, I think scalping is still kind of weird. But if it's and you can buy it,
you probably they're still selling that at a loss. Yeah. Niggas buying, because I remember niggas selling PS5s for a band. You still would better. You're still better off buying this shit from a PS5 from Sony directly if it's going to be cheaper, or you might have to stalk eBay, stalk Facebook's marketplace. That's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, at this point, Facebook Marketplace is going to be your next best friend. I just wish it wasn't the case for like PC parts, because there are some parts that I feel like should be bought brand new, but like I wouldn't buy RAM secondhand, but I would buy a lot of other things secondhand. But yeah, I wish you the best. But besides that, what I consider to be a PlayStation L, again, back to the already over console war. At this point, PlayStation is committing war crimes. They're taking the exclusives. For some reason, Starfield is rated top. It is. Wait, I'm sorry. I said top 10. I'm tripping. It says the PlayStation Store pre-orders are at number 1, and Xbox has 4 out of the top 10 spots.
So it's interesting. Cause I know for like slander post, I know people will do that. Even I don't know why you would do that in the big 2026. But you really think about it, because Helldivers is one of the most popping games on Xbox. It's just the point of, oh, we ain't have this shit.
Yeah, no, I do think it's interesting because I think it's interesting from a perspective that Xbox is just giving these exclusives away. They're giving them away like hotcakes. That's my problem. Because I really wish the best for Xbox, but I don't know. Like if we just keep giving. Well, I mean, maybe if it's being top rated, the money that's being made maybe is a lot better than when they were just doing it exclusively on Xbox. But I don't know.
I think a lot of people might have played these games through Game Pass.
Does Game Pass make the money? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if it make those studios. I don't know how much money the studios make directly, but I know there are a lot of people paying for Game Pass.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just think it's very interesting. I also have it for another Xbox exclusive, South of Midnight. I just know nobody knows what this is.
South of Midnight?
Yeah.
Put some respect on South of Midnight, little nigga. What the fuck? Put some respect on South of Midnight.
I just had to do that.
If you like, if fuck South of Midnight, you never even played it.
Nah, bro, fuck South of Midnight.
You never even played South of Midnight. Why would you say fuck South? What? How you going? Did you play South of Midnight?
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I say, what could she have did for you to say fuck South of Midnight?
South of Midnight is interesting, I think, because the game came out last year, right? I think that's just like I think that was a little bit more of a sooner one. Like Starfield came out a while ago, but this one was like a year. So I just think it's like slowly going to a downturn trend to where it's going to be like more Xbox exclusives. Well, I mean, I just think Xbox exclusives just might get to a point to where they don't really exist as we're getting like shorter and shorter amount of time for games.
I mean, besides Starfield, the Xbox exclusive, people don't really. I like South of Midnight. A lot of people didn't play this, and a lot of people didn't give it a chance because the main character was a black Southern woman. Yeah.
I mean, but like you said, people are like, we didn't have this. I thought the same thing with Grounded, and Grounded did pretty well on PlayStation as well.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm not. I'm saying. What am I trying to say? That I think these games unfortunately get put on the back burner with something like Game Pass because you just like. I guess I'll play it. I guess I'll play it eventually since it's on Game Pass. But I'm not.
But you got Call of Duty,
and also South of Midnight is like it's like the most like Xbox. I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's just like the most Xbox One 360 game. Like it's not one of those open world 100 things to collect, 100-hour, 1,000-hour game. It's just a linear point A to point B game, and I think we need more of those. I think. I didn't even mean to put in this. Or actually, finish this topic first.
No, that was about it.
I feel like too often gamers think the natural progression of games is just open world. Not every game needs to be an open world. Some games can just be linear. I would hope more games are linear. I can't beat all these open world games. These open world games just open world for the sake of being open world. I promise you.
Desert.
Mini sad piano, mini sad violin. It's just like, I promise you, I can take some linear games. It'll be cool. I'll be fine. But yeah. What's your next article, brother?
Now I don't want to just completely dog on Xbox. I think Xbox is, it has some cool things. And I think one cool thing. I don't think a lot of people are going to talk about this, but I just think it's cool. Fanta and Xbox are teaming up for a special campaign, including a new Fanta Crimson flavor. This is like two birds in one stone. Xbox is my favorite company. in comparison in the console wars. And Fanta is my favorite soda. So I felt like I had to talk about this because I think it's super sick. It's not like exclusive to any game. There's just a bunch of the top games: Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Forza, Halo, and Paladins, and there's gonna be cool custom cans. I just thought it was cool because it kind of reminded me of I'm gonna show you guys uh the Advanced Warfare days where they had like the Mountain Dew and Doritos collab, and people were heavy on them back in the day just to get the free supply drops. Like it should, you know,
When I was the only person playing Halo Infinite, they used to have
yeah,
a collaboration with Trolleys, the gummies.
really.
Yeah, you used to get
I don't,
a.
did I? No, I don't think I participated in that.
You couldn't. I don't think you did either. But they used to give you 2 times. I think it was like 2 times XP, because XP works different in Halo Infinite. But they gave you a reward for putting the code in. I don't remember what it was. You also got a skin for some things.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
tough. I ain't gonna lie. Like I always think that this is a cool thing with games in general. Like it doesn't even have to be Xbox. Like I think whenever these games like partner up with any kind of food or snack, I think that's super interesting. That's why I wanted to cover it. Cause I know that this I swear to you, this isn't a marathon segmented sponsor. I swear. But I did think it was cool on their promo run when they were sending things to content creators. They were giving content creators a drinkable cheeseburger. I don't think anybody else can cop it. It's only the people that they sent to on the press run, which I thought was funny.
You thought that was
None
cool?
of them looked like. I think it's a cool little thing because that's a part of the game.
drinkable cheeseburger.
Yeah.
What yo white niggas love
Yo,
drinkable cheese. White niggas love drinkable cheeseburgers.
You gotta
Yo,
enjoy life a little bit more, bro.
yo, white niggas
part
love
of
drinkable cheeseburgers. Hey dog, did you see the drinkable cheeseburger? Like that shit is so lit.
Too slimy said it best. Times are changing, gang. Catch up. Too slimy said it best, bro. I'm realizing he's a prophet, bro. He said the truth. Times are changing, gang. I'll change the order here because I think I want to end my next article off for the beauty. Interestingly enough, another thing, this happened today. This article is from today. I had to make sure. But speaking of the layoff from last week, there has been rumors that Disney may be interested in acquiring Epic Games, which actually, that kind of puts that story of the 1,000 employee layoff in more context for me, and this article in more in context for me, because maybe they have been in talks to be acquired by Disney, and Disney is already kind of telling them certain things that they need to do in order to restructure the company so that way it fits better under the branch of Disney. Who knows?
Okay.
Go ahead.
It might. I'm a brokey in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of things, I am a brokey.
Right.
But you telling me the big evil corporation had to fire the big evil rich corporation had to fire 1,000 people for the bigger, richer, eviler corporation?
So the craziest thing, my nigga. Yes, that's what I think. That's what I think, bro.
Bro, what?
Because you gotta keep in mind, Disney has invested in Epic Games before. Like before
did they make Epic Mickey?
Epic Mickey?
Did Epic Games not make Epic Mickey? My fault.
Oh, my fault. Nah, you're right. Epic Mickey. I forgot. But yeah, they're already kind of like touching toes in the water with Epic Games. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I ain't gonna lie, Disney probably want to make more money. And what better way to make more money than to lay some fuckers off, acquire them.
Oh.
Like lay some people off, acquire them, make more money, bro.
We're getting I don't know. I'm not shit on Epic Games.
Nah, shit on them, bro.
But we might be getting some weird ass Marvel games. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Because Disney owns Marvel. No, they own Epic Games. We might, and now this is exciting, but I doubt it. But we might also be getting maybe some type of cinematic video game universe.
Maybe.
But that's me. But it's also still one game studio, and even with Insomniac, I don't like it being one game studio. They want to make all the superhero games. We don't need that. But yeah, I'm sorry. I keep rambling. Keep going.
No. I think it's important. What's important to understand here is, I think the dominoes are stacking. Like employee layoff, company acquisition, they make more money overall in the grand scheme of things. And I think maybe I'm wrong, but I do think that if Disney does acquire them, I think that news will kind of overcome the news of 1,000 people being laid off. I know there's people that are still going to try and remind them, but there's going to be just a bunch of inquisitive people like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, this means so many different possibilities. You know what I mean? So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Next thing, my game of the year, my rookie of the year contender. I just always want to keep the good news going, keep it flowing. Pragmata goes gold.
Oh, April 17th.
Huh?
April 17th.
They've already been pushing their thing forward, because at first it was going to be on April 24th. It is now April 17th. They're so confident in this game. They're like, bro, we're ready. I don't know if y'all ready, but we're ready. They pushed that shit up to April 17th. I'm excited. 2 million demo plays and downloads and wish lists. Everybody's saying, yo, we love it. I've been seeing all the press of people who got to play the game early. Everybody is fucking with this game. A little bit of nitpicky stuff, but everybody seems to collectively fuck with this game, y'all. I am excited, and as somebody who is pushing for y'all to play games, I would be damned if I tell y'all not to play this, because I'm gonna be playing this whole day in one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm not even gonna stream the bitch. That's how bad I want to play it. I don't want the chatters fucking my shit up, because I know some Arc Raider dick rider is gonna come in my chat talking about some, oh, I see you not playing Marathon. Shut the fuck up, bro. We play games, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm excited for this game. April 17th, the world changes forever, because Pragmata is gonna save us, bro. Until GTA 6 comes out. But yeah,
I remember niggas were saying that about Crimson Desert. I do think this has a better shot of winning. I know. Before you do it, I know. But I'm just saying.
I do what you're saying though. No, for sure. And I'm not gonna be like the Crimson Desert fans. I'll be honest with you, because Crimson Desert didn't really hold, like, the world didn't really catch me. I was just interested in it because it's a big game. But you know, the reviews are kind of iffy. So right now, I think I'm just gonna wait for a sale and play it. But Pragmata, regardless of even if the reviews were bad, I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with the story from the demo so much that I was like, yo, I'm probably just gonna try this shit. And if the shit is ass, I will come on this stream and say it's ass. I'm not like these Crimson Desert fans, and I'm gonna act like the game is in a good state when it's not. Like, if it's ass, it's ass. But not my dogs in Capcom. They not doing that shit. But yeah, super excited. Gaming is in a good space when it wants to be.
So, I don't think I've had other things to talk about. I did have FIFA returns with a weird free-to-play game. Did you hear about this?
Yeah. Well, we can still talk about it.
So, FIFA returned with a weird free-to-play game, arcade-style football game. And for those who don't know, I think it's called FC now for the soccer games. It used to be.
Oh wait, I thought this was one other free-to-play game. So, but I guess it's not FIFA. So why would I think that?
So, you thought I just meant soccer when I said FIFA?
No, there's another soccer game that plays like FIFA that's free to play that recently came out. But I
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know what it was called. But
I think I know what you're talking about. But no, FIFA. For those who don't know, they used to make the EA games. EA for some reason or another, said, actually, we're good. We just going to call this joint FC now. Keep it moving. FIFA, I guess, thinking that they had more motion than they did, say, we don't need you, EA Games. And this is what they went with. Now, before we press start on this, I'm gonna turn the music down because I don't know what's going to play. But
yeah,
they probably would have been better off going to 2K games. Now, I don't know if we would have played it, but somebody would have played a 2K soccer game just to see what they was talking about.
I would have played it. I think that would have been interesting to see. I would have played it, but oh hell no.
This doesn't sound like it's copyrighted, but
well, go ahead. Oh, never mind if you don't want to. Nah, bro.
You ain't fucking with Thor?
Nigga, is that... I was about to say that. Is that... It kind of remind me of Super Mario Strikers. That's what it seemed like going on.
It does.
About gameplay, I guess we don't know. But it seemed like it's like a small team with abilities and shit.
Oh, I think it's a mobile game too. I forgot about that. But the confusing thing...
never mind. Throw this shit in the trash. I thought we... What is this cast?
That's what a lot of people are confused about, because there's some real players, and then we got Thor. That look like... fuck, I'm gonna sound racist. That's fucking Wukong.
You think all monkeys look the same?
That's Odin. Zeus. Whoa, bro. I'm all the way off. That's a cheetah. That's a wolf.
An eagle?
An eagle.
What the fucking animal is that? I don't even know what animal that. Wait, armadillo. I think it's an armadillo. Bro.
That's a good guess. I don't have much to say. I just wanted to share that because it's interesting.
Yeah, FIFA. You might have had motion to make a regular football game, but I don't think you have the motion to make whatever the fuck that was. I think also people are usually against that art style. You know what I'm talking about?
Because it look like Fortnite.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because they say it look like Fortnite.
Yeah, I would say they'll say it looks like Fortnite. That super smooth art style. I think people are usually not very receptive of it. And not only did you decide to do that, but you also decided to do a game that just isn't what we expect of FIFA. When we think FIFA, we think KSI yelling at pack openers, bro.
You said they need to add car packs in the game?
Yeah. There probably is car packs in that game.
Let's see.
Probably is, bro.
Let's look at some trailers for NBA The Run. Oh no, let's just look at the last trailer for NBA The Run while we're here, looking at arcade sports games. They have a lot of edits, but this doesn't look the greatest. It looks very stiff.
Why did they make this? Why couldn't they just release regular gameplay? You let the community make the mixtapes, not you. What the fuck? Whoa.
This shit about to give me a seizure.
This is why you let the community make mixtapes, because they don't know how to edit. They wouldn't have even done all this shit.
Alright, bro. But let's see.
When does this game come out? I think if this isn't good, this is at least decent friend swap. I think this will be solid.
Decent friend swap. You know what? I don't disagree.
I can't fully tell from that mixtape, but that didn't look bad. It just didn't look like it was life changing. Like, we not gonna be up till 2 a.m. playing this shit, but you know, we might give it an hour at 6 in the afternoon.
It looked like $29.99.
That's $20. That's how much it costs?
I don't know yet.
Stop playing. Don't say no $20.99. Don't even.
You think it's cheaper?
I think we had 20. At least from what I'm seeing. Again, like these mixtapes are weird. I think maybe if I saw like regular gameplay.
Where's LeBron?
They couldn't pay for him. They couldn't afford him. LeBron costs too much. What the fuck was that thumbnail with that video? I don't think it's gonna get recommended to you. It was like literally.
Here's how we win things.
No. It was Nemo. Oh wait, no, go down. It's there. Go down. What we don't want to admit about safe men. What is that? What?
I don't watch videos on this account, so they just recommend me whatever.
Yeah, I know. That's how it usually gets. But like, it's so. What are these topics, bro? But I'm not mad at that one as opposed to the FIFA one.
The FIFA one look bullshit.
I would definitely take that NBA one. If I had to pick one of them for the rest of my life till I die, the NBA one for sure. 30 ball? I don't know.
Usually we end these podcasts with just another topic that is loosely based around gaming, but not necessarily playing the game. This one is a little bit morbid, but I was thinking about this earlier and I might do a TikTok on it. When my father was diagnosed with cancer and we didn't know what things was looking like, he sent me the passwords to hit all his accounts and his phone. Or maybe it was just his phone. He gave me the passwords to something and it was scary. But then it had me thinking, if I were to pass, I have a lot of fucking games that I purchased digitally. It would be such a shame if nobody got to play them. So I was thinking, because I don't ever hear people talk about it. I was like, do people pass on those accounts when they pass? Because I feel like they should, if that's not already a practice.
So I mean. Not yes and no. Like I feel like if anything that would be something if you don't, because you could do it informally like your dad did, but most people would do that in a will, and you would just you put literally anything in your will. It's not just
you know what
that's it would be anything you want people to have. And I think about my will. I haven't put my will into place yet, but I do think about it so that way once I reach the age of 30, I just feel like my will should be in place. So I do think about that from time to time. For sure with games, like it gotta go to somebody. If it's not a kid, it's like at that point, like if I don't even have a family member that is as interested in games as me, like even if it's a friend, like whoever, bro, like just somebody who actually loves games though. Like I don't want to just give the shit to anybody.
Somebody who like, what the fuck was he playing?
Yeah, like
you want to give it to somebody who would appreciate it.
Somebody who would really be curious to play games. That's who I would want to give my account to. And that doesn't, I mean, like I would love to give it to a family member, of course, but it doesn't have to be a family member. And I hope nobody would feel offended about that. Like I want, again, it's just like, what's the point of having 500 games if you're not going to play them shit? You know what I mean?
I know we had the conversation a few podcasts ago about that, game sharing with your future children so they can play some of the games you bought years ago. That's still lit. But I was also thinking, like, hypothetically, if I were to pass, I would want somebody to have access to these games. And maybe I'm just thinking too hard about it, but also I don't think I am. I spent hundreds of fucking dollars. I would want somebody to play them.
Real shit. And one thing that I already kind of have in place, not too morbid. I swear it's not too morbid, but I do get kind of paranoid. So I'm like one of those people that think like, you know, something really could happen tomorrow. Like you really never know. And I kind of have it set up so that if something does happen in this moment before I set my will at before 30, um the respect, like not anybody else but like my mother, um there's something in place for her to take action if I were to pass away before her and before 30 when I have everything fully set. That's just because I'm a paranoid person. I don't think that's like a normal thing.
I feel that. I get that. I was just because I guess we are the first generation to have to think about something like this.
I know,
Not
and
well, I guess,
it's a blessing.
or
Yeah.
maybe the second generation with the 360 days. But like, but I guess back in the day when it with physical media, that was a thing. But I feel like it's a little bit different now because we can't just. All right, I got
But
100 games. I'm gonna leave all these out. Everybody, pick what y'all think y'all gonna mess with. Like that's not how it works now. It's just a count,
mm.
and it's just like
And maybe if one day in the future there is a way to access your digital mediums by just having like you're able to burn them, um maybe I'll do that in the future and just have it on a bunch of hard drives because I do have a bunch, but right now it's just giving passwords for sure.
I know people talk about the terror of things just being digital because you don't really own it, and that is a real thing to think about. But I also think with the way life is going, that I think Steam or the Xbox Live or Play or Sony Network, PlayStation Network, those things are kind of set up to be around for at least the next 10, 20 years, it feels.
Yeah,
So
my biggest thing that I was always wondering, I was like, if any of these companies go under, for what reason, what happens then? And I mean, it's like, yeah, like we think to ourselves like it could never happen, but I don't know, bro. Like I just feel like nothing is ever certain. Like you really never know.
yeah, I wonder. I know they made it so you can't really buy games on the 360 anymore. But can you download games you
That you own
bought on
digital.
Xbox
Well, yeah, or
360?
digital.
Yes, you can still download the games you previous bought. Yeah, I guess it's still possible to download the 360 games for right now. So,
That's a W.
yeah, I just wonder, you know, because we talk about. I do understand people wanting to preserve physical media, but as a PC gamer, it's just even as a console gamer, it's just some people they just don't want to have the physical media. It's so much easier just to press download and just go on about your business unless you really care about it. I know my dad, he bought one of the Maddens a couple years ago just because it had Lamar Jackson on the cover. He never bought another Madden after that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how it is for me now. Like, I said I was gonna do marathon, but like, shit, you ain't gonna lie, my pockets kind of got clipped that month. But I think the only time I want to buy a physical medium is just for collector's editions, and even then, I wouldn't be paying for the disc. I'm really just paying for whatever the collectible goodies are. So. It's just so weird. Oh wait, no. I mean most PC games nowadays with the collector's edition, you can still get the digital copy, but still get the collector's edition things. So yeah, that's just the state of things.
Yeah, I was wondering. I think you can still buy physical PC games. I just think they're very rare. Even like most PCs don't even come with disk drives.
Yeah, I would say my case. Obviously, most cases don't have.
I have an external disk drive that I can connect to my computer. But even then, I feel like most people don't even care to own that.
At my job, there's a bunch of older desktop machines,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking about getting one just to clean up and keep, just so I have one with a disk drive. Because
Yeah, I feel that.
sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
I feel that.
You might just need it. You might just need it.
But sorry to do a downer to end this
I don't think
podcast.
it's a downer so much as it's like,
Serious conversation.
yeah.
Something to think about. I just wanted to end this podcast. I'm sorry. I just wanted to end this podcast with something to think about because I don't know about y'all, but one thing I can't do is not think. Sometimes I wish I could just not think, but that's not me. So I caught myself thinking about this earlier today and knew I had to put it out loud into words. So
It's important to think about stuff like that. Real shit.
do you have any more topics? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Nah, bro. I mean,
All right.
there's one thing I can get off my chest always.
Fuck our Raiders.
Fuck our Raiders. Fuck
Alright.
our Raiders. Fuck everybody that play that game. I stand on that shit till I die. Marathon for life, you bitch. You know what? I'm not going too quick. I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Calm down.
My bad, bro.
But all right, well, thank you for kicking it with us for the last hour. It's been your host man of the year, L2 Cool. Thank you for spending thank you for spending your hour in heaven with us for episode number 7. We are named this pod later, the Later Network. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. We will be back next week talking about some more gaming news. Hopefully we won't have any more serious topics. It'll be a lot more fun time. Hopefully I beat Legacy of Kain by then. Hopefully I beat Avowed by then because I kind of stopped playing it. I'm at the end now. So
hopefully Arc Raider haters will stop looking at Marathon Steam DB.
Please, if you haven't already, please follow him on Twitch. And he just hit affiliate on Twitch. And please follow him on TikTok. He's always arguing with somebody, and it is always a fun time. Because I'm like, how every time I come in here, he's arguing with somebody. It's actually it's like hilarious. But please support in any way, shape, or form. We love you. We will be back. Have a good one.